Welcome everyone to O.C.W. SLAMFEST 2 at the Stormont Vail Event Center in the capital city, Topeka, Kansas. I'm Dane G. Kroll, and with me is the Chicano Terror, Michael Ortega, and Nature's Fury, former O.C.W. heavyweight champion, J.C. Thunder.
And I'm glad you got the introduction right this time. Former heavyweight champion, O.C.W. across the Midwest, greatest of all time. Glad to be back.
All time. Well, it's good to have you back, JC.
I know
it's always
you missed
a pleasure.
me. I know you missed me.
Well, we've got a great hour of action coming your way. The Kansas Championship is on the line when the man with morals, Burt Cameron, defends his title against the illustrious Ray Leone. Michael, how are you feeling about this opening bout?
I think it's going to be a really good match. The illustrious Ray Leone is a heck of an athlete, and Burt Cameron, he's got what it takes too. That's why he's the O.C.W. Kansas champion. So I'm really looking forward to this one, but I think Ray Leone might come out on top.
Very exciting.
Oh,
yes, JC.
I thought his name was Juan Leon.
No, it's the illustrious Ray Leone. Ray Leone is a totally different wrestler, different part of the state, different everything.
And then it's tag team turmoil when Chocolate Violence goes up against Hector De Oro and Jose Gerardo under Lucha Libre rules. And in our main event, Rocco the Barbarian looks to bring down the O.C.W. heavyweight champion, him the Scarecrow, in a rematch following their bout at Battlefield Topeka. Can the Scarecrow stay perched on his throne, or is this the beginning of the Barbarian's reign?
Well, Scarecrow at Battlefield Topeka, he just barely escaped losing his title. Rocco, he's a heck of a competitor, and with his manager in his corner, odds are stacked against Scarecrow, but I don't know if it looks good for Scarecrow this time around.
And JC, you've personally been in the ring with Scarecrow.
You know, the Scarecrow is good. I mean, he's so good, he's outstanding in his field, if you know what I mean. But Rocco, he's got Deacon Kane on the outside. He's got that big wrench, and he brings it for a reason.
Well, we'll see what happens in the main event tonight, but first, we're going to head to the ring as I meet up with Rocco the Barbarian one-on-one. Let's take it to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we are thrilled to welcome you to O.C.W. SLAMFEST 2! Right here in the heart of Topeka, Kansas at the Stormont Vail Event Center. This show is a collaborative effort brought to you by OVG 360, Fox 43, Cumulus Topeka, Ernest Spencer Metals, and O.C.W. Enterprises. Tonight, prepare to be captivated by multiple championships that are on the line, with champions defending their titles against the very best in the business. But that's not all. You will witness the rise of new contenders as they step into the squared circle for the very first time. So without further ado, I ask you, Topeka, Kansas, are you ready? I would like to invite Dane Kroll to the ring, as well as his guest, Rocco the Barbarian, and his manager, the Midwest Mouth, Deacon Kane.
So here we go. We got Dane getting in the ring, squared circle with Rocco the Barbarian. He's unstable, he's unpredictable. Dane, I hope you know what you're doing getting in that ring.
This could be a very dangerous situation for Dane, knowing Rocco the Barbarian being so unhinged. Be safe out there, Dane.
Rocco the Barbarian making his way to the ring with Deacon Kane. The man carries that big wrench for a big reason. Will it come into play? We'll have to wait and see.
He carries that everywhere he goes. I'm just a little nervous, a little scared for Dane right now. Hopefully everything works out. He doesn't get hit with that. That could put a damper on our commentary for the night.
Well, if he gets hit with it, it'll make him better looking.
Rocco entering the ring, Deacon Kane right behind him. It's going to be a big match tonight with him and Scarecrow.
Good evening. Deacon Kane, thank you guys for coming out here this evening. Now, I want to talk about Rocco the Barbarian. Now, he's challenging him, the Scarecrow, tonight for the O.C.W. Heavyweight Championship in the main event.
And I got to ask, are you guys ready for that?
Ready just doesn't even factor into our thought process. You said it was a challenge. This is not going to be a challenge for a barbarian. A scarecrow is something you see standing off in a field trying to scare people. This man knows no fear.
No fear, but I would be remiss if I didn't mention the last time the barbarian challenged him, the scarecrow, at Battlefield Topeka, he came up a little short.
I don't think Dane should have brought up that loss.
Now, when you say short,
Never want to bring up a barbarian's loss. You just don't want to do that. I think Dane might have overstepped.
be careful with your line of questioning next time there, son. Here's your little toy.
Okay. Who gives Barbarian the right? Why did you guys warn me?
Look, you get in that squared circle with anybody named a Barbarian, you should have been aware.
We're professionals. He's a striking people not in the ring.
Well, Dane, maybe you should have chose your words a little bit more carefully. I mean,
All I can say is lucky for you, him, the Scarecrow, making his presence known right now as we speak.
Our O.C.W. heavyweight champion has come to the rescue once again. Thank you, him, the Scarecrow, for coming out here. Please put Barbarian in his place.
Big task, Deacon Kane wielding that wrench.
he's ready. He looked like he got that ready to swing.
Scarecrow shows no fear, thankfully,
Yeah.
against the despicable Rocco the Barbarian.
But Rocco, the Barbarian, living up to his moniker. No intimidation, no fear in his eyes right now either. But see Rocco stepping up to the plate, no fear.
Come on, Scarecrow, show him what he's got. Rocco getting cocky now, putting his hands on everybody.
He's a Barbarian, what do you expect? There it is! There it is, the first strike.
Uncalled for. Rocco is an insane man.
Taking advantage of the situation.
You got to be aware all times when Rocco's in there, though. You can't just look at him and think he's not going to do something.
Someone's got to get this under control.
Well, we're gonna have to get something out here, so we're gonna have to get some help.
Need to get the boys from the back to stop this, get this broken up.
This is getting absurd now. These two guys are at each other's throats. We can't even get to a main event if they're going to destroy each other first. Here comes everybody. Thank God.
I say let them fight. Let's get this match over right now.
That's not what the people pay for. People pay for wrestling, not this fighting.
And they go right there at it again. No, they can't seem to hold back Rocco. Rocco just too powerful.
Get more people here. We need to get this under control. This is absolutely uncalled for. Everyone's trying to get Kyle King in there. Kyle King could have held Scarecrow back.
Well, you have all kinds of help in there. Rocco, he needs to take advantage of it. Scarecrow, I don't know what to say about that man.
We'll be lucky if we have a main event tonight, as Rocco the Barbarian is set for a collision course with him, the Scarecrow, for the O.C.W. Heavyweight Championship. There won't be anybody to pull them apart this time. Can Scarecrow come out of this in one piece, or is tonight the beginning of the era of the Barbarian? Plus, we've got Lucha Libre action later on tonight as Chancla Violence goes up against Hector De Oro and Jose Gerardo in tag team action. It's not gold on the line, but the right to call themselves the best lucha tag team in Northeast Kansas. And coming up next, the man with morals and Missouri native Burt Cameron has reigned as O.C.W. Kansas champion for long enough. The illustrious Ray Leone has stepped up, challenging the Kansas champion for the title on a mission to bring it back home. And this border war rages on with a word from Burt Cameron.
Burt Cameron. Not only am I the man with morals, the only man to walk this great state and this great nation left with morals. I'm your O.C.W. Kansas heavyweight champion. And Ray Leone, He thinks he can come in here and take my championship away? Does he not know how hard I worked for this? Day in, day out, I'm what's making everybody here better. Champion. That's me, Ray, and not you.
The following is for the O.C.W. Kansas Championship and is for one fall with a TV time limit of 15 minutes. From Wichita, Kansas, weighing 210 pounds, illustrious Ray Leon!
Electric Ray Leon, can he go up against the man with morals, Burt Cameron?
Yeah, I like his chances. You know, being a former Bellator MMA fighter, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I think tonight, my money's on Ray Leon.
Walking out with a purpose. Now we've heard from Burt Cameron, but let's hear now from Ray Leon on this border war.
All right, so check it, right? I heard that Burt Cameron beat my boy Bruce Valencia for the O.C.W. Kansas Championship, and I really just can't let that sit. Because, Burt, you are not the heart of this state. You are not Kansas. That is me, him, the one, the illustrious Ray Leon. And after tonight, I'm going to become the heart of Kansas. I'm become the soul of Kansas. And boy, it's going to be because you ate a black flash to the face. And they counted 1, 2, 3. For me, the original OE. Boom.
And the champion, representing the men with morals from the south side of St. Joseph, Missouri, weighing 224 pounds, your O.C.W. Kansas champion, Burt Cameron!
And here he is, folks, the Missouri man that calls himself a Kansas champion. You know, to give him credit, Ray Leon does have his work cut out for him if he wants to win that title tonight.
Well, wait, Ray Leon, Juan Leon, whatever you want to call him, he's got to learn right now this is not MMA, this is professional wrestling.
Ray Leon is going to have to pull out every trick he knows if he wants to defeat Burt Cameron tonight. You know, he calls himself the man with morals, but how many morals can you really have coming from Missouri?
Well, as a man from Missouri, he is from the Show Me State, so hopefully he's here to show us why he is the Kansas heavyweight champion.
Stop my music. This man right here, Ray Leon. Stop cheering for him. Everywhere I've gone, Ray's been a thorn in my side, thinking that he's better than me, that he's stronger than me, and that's not even close to the facts. I'm gonna show all of you why I'm from the Show Me State and show Ray one more time why I'm better than him.
Soaking it all up.
Ray Leon looks ready though. He don't look intimidated at all.
He shouldn't be intimidated. He don't be intimidated by anybody from Missouri.
I think referee Nick Chin's gonna have his hands full with this one.
Leon got a lot of fans out there. He's calling for his people right now. Give him the strength to beat. Oh!
There it is, the champion taking advantage, showing.
That is not advantage. That is disrespect, JC.
That's not disrespect. That's just showing him who the boss is.
And then back.
That's disrespect. You never slap the champion.
Burt Cameron taking a moment to compose himself out of the ring.
See, there's Burt Cameron being the champion he is, taking his time, using his advantage of the count.
He's licking his wounds, JC, licking his wounds.
Yeah, Nick Chin just needs to know his place and let the champion take his time.
Ray Leon now calling to the crowd, egging Burt Cameron to return to the ring. Oh, swift moving feet. Ray Leon ducking a massive clothesline and returning with a spinning cap kick. And he's got the crowd on his feet. As we're going to take a quick break, we'll be right back. And we're back to O.C.W. SLAMFEST 2. Ray Leon currently in the corner with Burt Cameron, the O.C.W. Kansas champion, dominating after the break. We thought Ray Leon maybe had a chance with some of the quick moves, but it seems like Burt Cameron's just a little bit stronger, got the upper hand.
He's got Juan Leon in that corner, stomping a mud hole in him.
Ray Leon, JC.
The illustrious Ray Leon, JC.
Look, guys, I got good authority. His real name is Juan Leon. That's what we're going to call him.
I'm telling you, Juan Leon is somebody different, JC. He's totally someone different. Different part of Kansas. I think he's southwest Kansas.
Hammering those fists into his spine. Oh, but wait, Ray Leon is turning this around. Burt Cameron's strength is matched only by Ray's speed. Now Ray needs to keep on his opponent if he wants to capitalize on this moment, but there we go. Cameron is turning this back around. These two know each other so well.
Nick Chin just needs to get out of his way. There it is, Burt Cameron. Using
Nick.
that intelligent.
That don't look like something a man with morals would do.
How many morals do you have coming from Missouri? How many times do I have to say it?
Maybe one if you're lucky. If you're lucky, there's one. I don't even know what that one is.
Ray Leon struggling to fight back as Burt Cameron continues to absorb all of Ray Leon's strikes, continuing to come back stronger.
Burt Cameron setting him up, gonna hit him with that big suplex.
Oh, it's not over yet. Ray Leon managed to escape the suplex, keeping the momentum going this time with the quick strike to the chest. Ray Leon is coming in hot. Okay.
Oh my God.
That is what you call a difference maker right there.
Burt Cameron just leaving.
He needs to
just
quit posing.
decimating.
He needs to be on top of
opponents
Juan
in the
Leon
ring.
and get that pin.
Is he gonna be able to finish this match after that? That was a nasty one. I don't know.
Burt Cameron
Looked like his
smart.
neck-
He
his
would
neck almost snapped.
capitalize in the neck right there after that awful landing by Ray Leon. Toss him into the ring rope.
Big Bill throw right there. Burt Cameron needs to stay on top of him, take advantage of that injury that Ray Leon, Juan Leon, whatever you guys want to call him. I'm going to say he's in trouble.
Too busy showing off. Once again,
Just tossing him across the
into
ring. Showing his strength. Oh my God.
Ray Leon almost thought Ray Leon was going to get out of the ring there, getting a little smart, but he's sticking to it. And there you go, Ray Leon. Burt Cameron's assisting you. Get out of the ring. Take yourself a break. Take a breather.
Clearing the trash, getting it out of the ring.
At this point, I don't think Burt Cameron cares how he wins. Pinfall, count out, it all means the same thing to him.
A win is a win. That's all I got to say. And I think Juan Leon's finding out right now the difference between MMA and professional wrestling.
And Cameron's excited as the referee continues his count, but Ray Leon is not giving up. And a quick strike to the face of Burt Cameron from the educated feet of Ray Leon, followed by a springboard crossbody. Is that enough? No, Burt Cameron hangs in there.
It's going to take a
Not
little bit
gonna
more than
finish
that
off
to
yet.
put down a champion from Missouri.
Ray Leon turning it around though. The crowd giving them strength after that brutal landing just a few minutes ago. Ray Leon raising the energy from the crowd for a brutal strike to the chest on Burt Cameron.
He's pandering to that crowd right now. He needs to stay on top of Burt Cameron if he wants to win that title.
Going for a third, but Burt Cameron puts an end to the pain, catching Ray Leon by the leg, brute strength, lifting Ray Leon into the air, neutralizing Ray's kicks.
Ooh, spine buster. There it is.
Not yet.
And the illustrious one kicks out.
Nick Chin needs to work on his count. That was definitely a 3 count. A little slow on the referee's part there.
You can't count Ray Leon out quite yet. And he's still moving. Again, the speed that Ray Leon brings to the ring is what I'm hoping is going to be the thing that turns it around for him. Right, exactly. Slamming himself, using momentum. Superman punch in the corner. But Burt Cameron surprising us with a little bit of a dodge. And still not enough to get Ray Leon off his feet. Another springboard crossbody. Keeping up, keeping going. Ray Leon has turned this around.
So Burt Cameron just needs to focus, get his breath. Don't give Ray Leon a chance to capitalize on this moment.
Ray Leon could be calling for, ooh, looks like he was going for a black flash there,
knee.
but Burt Cameron caught it.
T-bone suplex.
There it is again, the amazing strength of Burt
This
Cameron.
should be it. This will be it, Dave.
That is not it. That was a terrible pin by
Telling you,
Burt
it was
Cameron.
a good pin. It's a slow counting referee. Nick Chin needs to get up and get that count faster.
Burt cannot overestimate Ray Leon.
In Nick Chin's defense, he does have a brace on his right arm, so that might be slowing him down just a little bit.
Look, incompetent referees or not, Burt Cameron, he's getting an unfair shake from Nick Chin.
Burt Cameron calls for a knee to the face, but Ray Leon has it scouted, taking Burt Cameron off his feet. And there it is, the Black Flash. This is it. We have a new champion.
Ray Leon has done it. He's become the O.C.W. Kansas champion, defeating Burt Cameron. That was amazing. That was a nice
Blink and you miss it. Black Flash. 1, 2, 3. Ray Leon, the illustrious Ray Leon, and O.C.W. Kansas champion.
Ray Leon, Juan Leon, that should have been an illegal move, a knee to the face. Come on, guys.
Congratulations to the illustrious one.
JC. A rising star in the professional wrestling industry. I am very excited to see what the illustrious Ray Leon does in the future as O.C.W. Kansas champion. Thank you, Ray Leon, for bringing the Kansas title back home. And coming up later, we've got more gold on the line as the Scarecrow puts his O.C.W. heavyweight title on the line against Rocco the Barbarian and the diabolical Deacon Kane. The numbers are not going to be on the Scarecrow's side, I can promise you that. And after tonight's earlier brawl, who knows what kind of condition either opponents are going to be in. But coming up next, it's Lucha Libre action. Hector De Oro and Jose Gerardo go up against Chancla Violence for the right to call themselves the best luchador tag team in Northeast Kansas. Let's hear what Chancla Violence had to say about this grudge match.
Atención, mucho atención! Chancla Violence is back in Topeka, Kansas. And we got ourselves a little competitors. Some new luchadores. Aren't they so cute? Jose, Hector, you're going to learn why the Chancla has brought us victory after victory. When we slap your little behinds and show you why we're the dominant tag team, you will also learn that it's tiempo pa violencia y paz.
Welcome back to O.C.W. SLAMFEST 2 at the Stormont Vail Event Center. Prepare yourself for Lucha Libre action as Chancla Violence goes up against Hector De Oro and Jose Gerardo to find out who are the best luchadors in O.C.W. And here's what Hector and Jose had to say about that.
Chancla Violence, the alleged best lucha tag team in the Midwest. Until today, that is. Too many times we've seen you use your chancla to gain victory over your opponents. But we're two grown men, and we're not gonna stand here and be treated como esos niños chiquitos. Today, we take the chancla to you, Chancla Violence, like your parents should have done a long time ago.
Well, can Hector and Jose come out on top? Let's head back to the action.
Topeka's favorite luchadors, Chancla Violence!
Hector de Oro and Jose Gerardo already in the ring, getting ready for their opponents to come out, Chancla Violence. And here they come, Angel de Paz and Bruisador.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dane, Hector and Jose kind of remind me of a couple other friends of mine, Jim and Jack. So I'm going to go with Hector and Jose in this match.
You can never count on Jim and Jack, JC.
Absolutely, you can count on them.
Of course, Chancla Violence, Paz over here, maybe slapping that Jim and Jack out of your hands.
Well,
Angel with that chancla. He's got the chancla nunchucks going on there. The crowd is really behind these guys. They really are one of the best tag teams in the state of Kansas and in the Midwest.
Favorite luchadors, Michael. Love to see them around the area. You never know. If you're going to get out of line in the crowd, they'll put you in your place.
well, I'm not sure what a chancla is, but I know them flip-flops he's carrying around here. I bet they'll come into play. That's a deadly weapon he's carrying right there.
Speaking from experience, JC.
Flip-flops, wooden spoons, I've seen it all.
I've had my beatings with chanclas in my past too.
All right, how about we'll put that on the list of legal moves?
My grandma had one of the most aerodynamic chanclas. Kept me in line.
Yeah, we've been so worried about steel chairs. The chancla could be the difference maker in this match today. Ooh, we thought Jose was going to go for a little bit of a handshake, but man, actually a little disrespect there.
Guess this isn't going to be the friendly match we thought it was going to be.
Now, Michael, explain the rules of Lucha Libre for our fans here that might be not unfamiliar with it.
Well, it's not your typical tag team match. You don't need a tag to get in. If your partner leaves the ring, you can come in without a tag, without anything. So
Here we're
this
gonna see it
referee's
right
probably
now.
the referee doesn't play much part into this because there's really no rules.
Big man Hector coming in.
Hector de Oro.
Angel Paz. See, that speed doesn't always necessarily mean success. Hector's got him.
Straight into an immovable object, Hector de Oro. Just a bull in the rings. Tossing Paz wherever he goes, directing him. All he needs to do is use Paz's momentum against him. Slam him into the ring now.
That's what you call brute strength. And here we got Bruisador. Two big bulls about ready to hook him up.
Oro was able to manhandle Paz, but can he do the same to Bruisador? Now sizing each other up.
Well, Bruisador definitely has the height advantage, but I think Hector's got to have that. Yeah, he's got that good center balance.
Neither of them want to budge. Hector de Oro now going for his shot. Bruisador standing tall as well.
Neither one of them gaining
Calling
any
for
ground.
one more. You know, sometimes it's not about beating down your opponent, but more about breaking their will. It's a mental game of who's going to give in first. There we go, Bruisador
Beautiful.
turning things around, finally changing the pace of this matchup.
And now that Hector's out, he rolled out of the ring. Now Jose can come in without the tag. This is the part of the Lucha Libre rules of tag team that it just keeps it going. It's really fast paced.
You know, you've got to have eyes on your back of your head. Gerardo going out, throwing himself into Bruisador, but not keeping his eye on Paz, leaving him open for a missile dropkick.
See, this is where Paz needs to quit. He needs to stop playing to the crowd and cover that man.
I agree, JC. The crowd has never won anybody a match. Focus on what you're in there to do. Pay no mind to the crowd.
Going for a suplex here. Could we be seeing? There's two.
Angel Paz paying homage to the Guerrero family with the three amigos. Can he finish it?
One more. Oh, possibly not. Jose is blocking the final amigo, and he's turning around. You know, similar to Oro and Bruisador earlier, Paz and Gerardo are now trading moves. Anything you can do, I can do better.
You watch. Now he'll get this third one. There's the man Hector going to come in and help him. Are we going to see a double suplex?
Paz going up, unable to find off both Hector de Oro and Jose Gerardo. It's a bold move, but this is the trust Chocolate Violence have as a team. Let Bruisador stay fresh while both Oro and Gerardo wear themselves down against one opponent.
Needs to cover, and there it is.
Paz kicks out. He's not out of this fight yet. But Oro looks to change that, digging his knee into the spine of Angel de Paz.
Hector using the ropes, taking it to his advantage.
Yeah, but while Bruisador's over there resting, Angel's taking a beating.
And now again, the disrespect, pulling on the mask, scratching up against the nose, the nasal, the eyes.
I don't know. I really don't know if you want to take the mask off that man. I'm sure he's probably a very ugly individual.
I have it on good authority that if you're under a mask, your skin is preserved, you're looking good.
If you're under a mask, it's one of two things. Either you're a wanted man or you're an ugly man.
Paz's speed, getting him past Hector de Oro and throwing him, tossing him across the ring.
Beautiful monkey flip. Now if he can get over there and make that tag, Bruisador is well rested, so...
Paz runs right into the spine buster. Oro, I think, wanted to drive him through the ring if he could. And here we see again Jose thinking one step ahead. Paz breaks out of the pin, but is left victim to the splash from Gerardo.
I don't know where these referees are coming from, but that's a slow count. These guys need to learn to count to 3.
It's that public schooling. We need more funding.
Bruisador trying to get Paz over to his side of the ring. But Paz is refusing to get out of the fight.
Well, Paz had his chance to make a
code
tag.
Breaker, bringing Jose down.
But does he have the wherewithal to get the cover?
I don't think Paz knows where he is anymore.
He needs to get over there, Bruisador. Bruisador is so rested right now, he should come in the House of Fire.
Bruisador is finally in, and here comes the big bull, Hector de Oro. Bruisador takes down the big guy and then goes after Jose, clearing the ring.
Bruisador using his son, and there it is.
Solid headbutt to Hector de Oro.
You have a head that looks like a bowling ball, you better use it like one.
Bringing his massive weight into the corner. Bruisador going for one more shot. Ooh,
he misses the splash.
Cocky there. Hector de
One
Oro
too
had
many
it
times in the
scouted.
well.
Hector flying in like a wrecking ball. He knows he can't let up on Bruisador. But wait.
Oh, the big man can fly.
Not elegant, but it was effective. Getting Hector off his feet. This is bringing Jose back off the ropes. Paz is calling for it. Could we be seeing the La Raza bomb?
Come on, the referee needs to get in there. There should only be one man in the ring.
That could be enough. Let's see. 2, 3. And Chocolate Violence pulling out the victory, claiming the title of Best Lucha Tag Team in the area.
Chocolate Violence!
Chocolate Violence, I tell you what, holding up that weapon. I'm surprised they didn't use it because like I said earlier, the only people who wear masks are either wanted men or ugly men.
And there goes Paz putting Hector de Oro in his place with the chancla. What an amazing display we've just witnessed, and this night is not over. Coming up next, it's our main event. The O.C.W. heavyweight champion, him the Scarecrow, puts his title on the line against Rocco the Barbarian. I tried to get a word from them earlier, and the situation devolved into chaos. Luckily, our team caught up with Rocco and Deacon Kane in the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the show has begun. My name is Deacon Kane, and I bring to you tonight Rocco the Barbarian, and he faces off Scarecrow, the heavyweight champion. And tonight, you're gonna see a barbarian discover glory, because the Scarecrow is gonna feel a little bit of fear run up his spine.
Welcome back to O.C.W. SLAMFEST 2 at the Stormont Vail Event Center. It's time to ring the bell for our main event. Rocco the Barbarian has already shown his unstable nature this evening, but will it be enough to bring down the reigning O.C.W. heavyweight champion, him the Scarecrow? What do we think is going to happen tonight, guys?
I'm unsure what's going to happen with that. Deacon Kane in his corner for Rocco, and then after what he did to you, I'm hoping Scarecrow gets his payback for you.
Yeah, talk about ringing the bell. You about got your bell rung in there with Rocco, so that just shows you the he's willing to do whatever it takes to get that title.
Yes, he is. Well, we've already heard from the Barbarians camp. Let's see what the champ had to say.
Jake and the Fat Man, listen very closely. Tonight, it's not going to be like any other night. No, tonight, you are facing him. You're talking your trash, talking about the Scarecrow. You made your worst bad life decision by even thinking of the Scarecrow. And tonight, just like any other night, I'm gonna walk in O.C.W. heavyweight champion, and I'm gonna walk out O.C.W. heavyweight champion. And you're not just gonna face the Scarecrow, no. You will also face the terror.
Well, this could be the end of him the Scarecrow's reign. Let's take it to the ring to find out.
The following is for the O.C.W. World Heavyweight Championship. And as for one fall with a TV time limit of 15 minutes, from Samaria, weighing 235 pounds, with the Midwest mouth, Deacon Kane, Rocco the Barbarian!
Here comes Rocco the Barbarian. No sense of rules or authority to this madman coming out here.
Well, look, Dan, you stepped into his world when you got in that ring earlier. There's nobody to blame but yourself.
Rocco knows better than to put his hands on me. He's going to get a sternly written letter soon.
But Dane, you did bring up a loss. You never bring up a loss to a Barbarian.
He lost.
Well, I understand that, Dane, but you shouldn't have brought that up. You know he's already short fused, and you lit it.
Look at them. It's not just me they're disrespecting.
But I'm not saying it was right what he did to you.
Fans.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it wasn't right what he did to you, but you did bring up a loss.
Deacon Kane scares children.
At least you didn't get hit by the wrench.
I'll give him that. Thank you, Deacon Kane. You didn't hit me with your wrench.
Then brings into play, will the wrench come in to be a factor later on?
I don't doubt it. Scarecrow better have eyes on the back of his head and every inch of his body to be watching what Deacon Kane is up to.
Deacon Kane, he's going to be that third man on the outside, so we'll see.
And your champion from the land of the damned, weighing 265 pounds, your O.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion, him, the Scarecrow!
He looks ready to go. The adrenaline from earlier must still be running through his veins.
Well, I think when Rocco touched his hat, you never touch another man's hat.
Disrespect.
So I think Scarecrow's ready.
And
Rocco didn't give him a chance,
is
though.
more
He's
than
like,
ready. Running straight to the ring, not giving Scarecrow a chance at all to get into the matchup. But him, the Scarecrow, the champion that he is coming back fighting, swinging hard.
These guys are bringing the fight to each other. Who will come out on top?
Two titans in the ring exchanging blows. The strength between these two is unfathomable.
At Battlefield Topeka, Rocco came very close to taking that O.C.W. heavyweight champion.
Rocco changing gears, turning his back to Scarecrow, not playing his game.
See, Rocco, he's a descendant of Rollo, the first king of Normandy. So right there shows you he's got some intelligence. He may have that barbarian presence, but he also has a mind.
Deacon Kane scurrying away from the Scarecrow, staying in the shadow of Rocco the Barbarian, and now Rocco's back in the ring. You may be right, that looked like a trap that Rocco set for Scarecrow.
He set a trap, and the Scarecrow fell for it.
Rocco's one of the few men that I've ever seen in the ring with Scarecrow that shows no fear. Everybody else I've seen cower down a little bit here and there, shows some fear, but Rocco has never shown that, not in the matches that they've had together. And Rocco also is the only person ever to kick out of Scarecrow's finisher, the Omega Paradox.
Tossing Scarecrow out of the ring. You're right, Michael, no fear. And there's Deacon Kane, the third man in this match.
See, Dana, he's just helping him up, putting him back in the ring where he needs to be. Rocco can't beat him on the outside, so...
Kicking him in the gut as well.
Well, sometimes you got to wake him up a little bit.
The hard-headed Barbarian using every limb, ooh! There we go.
There's that gourd hammer.
Gourd hammer from the heavens.
And once again, Nick Chan in his slow count.
And I would say it's too early to even think about pinning the champion. This is not going to be a quick fight. Crushing the head of him, the Scarecrow.
Twist that head off, take the mask off.
Him, the Scarecrow, is fighting to break free from Rocco, and he found his moment slipping out of Rocco's grasp and putting the pressure now on the Barbarian. Elbows and strikes, and back out of the ring.
Now let's see, is Deacon Kane going to get involved again and help him back into the ring? Is he going to pick up that wrench?
Of course, Rocco the Barbarian distracting the ref, and there's Deacon Kane once again. He is not in this matchup. Slamming Scarecrow to the ring. We'll be right back with more SlamFest 2 right after this. Welcome back to O.C.W. SlamFest 2 at the Stormont Vail Event Center. We're in our main event where Rocco the Barbarian is slamming the O.C.W. heavyweight champion, him, the Scarecrow, into the ring.
Gourd hammer once again. Hammer.
Scarecrow kicks out.
Not enough yet. Barbarian has been dominating this match over this break. As you can see, him, the Scarecrow, has not had a chance to catch his breath and to regain any kind of momentum.
Well, Rocco is a descendant of royalty, so watch him. 1, 2.
Not enough.
Nick Chin, I'm telling you, that 3 count is slow.
A lazy pin by Rocco the Barbarian, allowing him, the Scarecrow, to get back up. An even lazier pin.
Oh, you're not going to pin Scarecrow like that. You gotta.
The sense of royalty is going to his head, JC.
Look, Scarecrow, I will give it to him. He's a tough man, but Rocco is a barbarian. Oh, missed that kick.
And one misstep is all it takes. Scarecrow going for the throat of the Barbarian.
Scarecrow with you.
With an Omega Paradox.
This usually ends it.
Could be it. But Deacon Kane. Deacon Kane.
Nick Chin needs to worry about who's getting pinned and not who's on the apron.
That wrench, though, Nick's got to watch out for that wrench. Here we go.
Why is Scarecrow picking on Deacon Kane?
Another Omega Paradox.
Deacon Kane wasn't doing anything but teaching Nick Chan how to count to 3.
But that was enough. Deacon Kane did his duty, distracting him, the Scarecrow, giving Rocco the Barbarian a chance to recover. With a scratch across the back, disorienting him, the Scarecrow. But not enough. Him, the Scarecrow, stays on the Barbarian with a scoop slam.
Powerful slam.
What's he going to follow up with, though? That's going to be the question.
And Scarecrow heading to the second rope, looking to put away the Barbarian once and for all. What's he gonna go for here, JC? Slamming down. Oh, wait. Oh, Rock the Barbarian muscling through, countering Scarecrow.
Going for that Omega Paradox, and he got countered by the Barbarian. 1, 2, 3. Once again. Once again.
And Rocco regaining some momentum in this matchup, but once again goes for a royal pin that isn't going to do the trick.
Like I said, you're not going to pin Scarecrow like that.
You know, Scarecrow being a student of the 3D Academy, 2 Hall of Fame wrestlers, he needs to step up. If he wants to win this match, he's going to have to bring his championship game.
This match is getting personal for Rock the Barbarian. I hesitate to mention it. His loss at Battlefield Topeka. Yeah, he's looking at me right now. Hold on.
Yeah, you mentioned that before, and look what it got you.
He wants a definitive victory against him, the Scarecrow, but I think Rocco needs to go for just a victory itself. This is what's going to happen. Him, the Scarecrow, is turning this around as Deacon Kane just lays there like a slug, his only defense.
Like you said earlier, JC, with Scarecrow being a student of the 3D Academy, I did a little research and I found out Scarecrow was also trained by Total Protection Mr. Hughes out of Kansas City.
That protection's coming to help him out here, taking Deacon Kane back to the ground. But once again, Deacon Kane just enough distraction for a superplex from the second rope. Him, the Scarecrow. This might be it. 2.
Yet another lazy pin. Yes. Hook the leg.
Yeah, I will. And as much as I hate to admit this, I will agree with you, Ortega. He needed to hook the leg.
Deacon Kane struggling to get back to his feet. Too much drama for him, I think.
I think we're at that point is who wants to win the match the most? Is it going to be Scarecrow or is it going to be the Barbarian?
Both big men on their feet now. Exchanging strikes. Him, the Scarecrow, turning this around. Blow after blow to Rocco's head. And there's a big splash. Him, the Scarecrow, sending the Rocco Barbarian through the terror.
Well, he needs to capitalize on this.
The second big splash. He's going to throw him into the ropes, right into the turnbuckle, and now him, the Scarecrow, is prowling, waiting for his prey to stumble into the next strap. 3D dropkick. Could this be enough to bring Rock Barbarian down? Not yet. What is it going to take to end this Barbarian's challenge?
Well, it's going to take more than just a drop kick to take the Barbarian out. I guarantee you that.
And Deacon Kane getting back to his feet finally after several strong blows from him, the Scarecrow, earlier. Going for another Gorg Hammer, but no!
He got caught. Went to the well one too many times.
And the Scarecrow had a catch, but instead, Barbarian counters. Deacon Kane getting in the way once again. Whatever Deacon Kane is paid, he is not paid enough.
Well, Rocco the Barbarian needs to capitalize on this.
Counter plus another counter. Him, the Scarecrow, muscling Barbarian around. And
another
Omega Paradox. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and Deacon Kane.
See, there he is. He's
Kane.
He is using his talents.
Nick has got to get him out of the ring. Get him out of the studio. Yeah, Scarecrow, thank you. Get him out of the ring. Banish him out of the area. Get him out of the arena.
He should have just threw him out. He should just send him to the back after the first time.
Now here we go.
For some reason, I feel this move looks very familiar.
Him, the Scarecrow, with the Omega Driver.
Oh.
Head
where have we seen this move before, JC?
And there's the 3.
Scarecrow, you stole that win. You stole my move. You used my
O.C.W. World Heavyweight Champion, him, the Scarecrow!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for tonight. Him, the Scarecrow, retains his O.C.W. Heavyweight Championship. I'm Dane G. Kroll alongside Michael Ortega and JC Thunder. This has been SlamFest 2. Good night.